Hello everyone and welcome to Feel Russian channel, and in today's video we're going to discuss the situation with the social media in Russia, why Facebook, Twitter and Instagram got banned, and what's going on with YouTube and what's the future of it. I already made a video telling you about all the sanctions we have right now, and I'll leave a link to this video somewhere over here. And in this video I mentioned that about the ban of Facebook, YouTube and Instagram, but today I came to you with an update because on March 21st, Meta was called an extremist terroristic organization, and it is prohibited on the territory of Russia. Before I start, I just want to thank you so much for all kind words and support that I get from all over the world. And I just want to say that I even didn't expect to get so many nice words from you, and it really means a lot and it lifts up my spirit these days. I also want to thank new subscribers because, as far as you know, I just started my YouTube channel recently in January, and for me it is like a teeny tiny window to a big world and my chance to share and speak English. That's definitely makes me happier. Let's start with Facebook and Twitter. Facebook and Twitter were banned in Russia on March 4th. So what were the reasons? Facebook and Twitter somehow restricted on their platforms Russian state media, like Russia Today and Sputnik. As it was said, Russian state media were discriminated. Response from the Russian government came immediately, and they said that if you just ban our state media on your platform, we will ban your platform. And both Facebook and Twitter were blocked on March 4th. I can say that Facebook and Twitter were so much popular on the territory of Russia. Most of the Russians, they even didn't feel any changes. But for some people, especially young people, you know, it was something, because if you just read some liberal news, or you just want to, you know, have access to the different news, this door for you is closed, so you can search this type of information anymore. What happened with Instagram in Russia? And I think this is the most interesting part. The thing is, on March 10th, Reuters published a report by Meta company, and in this report, Meta was saying that they just changed the rules regarding hate speech and inciting violence. As far as they said in their report, that they just allowed users in some countries to call for violence against Russians and Russian people, and Russian side reacted immediately. Meta company was announced an extremist organization, and Instagram was completely blocked in Russia since March 14th. On March 21st, just recently, some days ago, Russian Prosecutor General announced officially announced Meta an extremist terroristic organization. Instagram, it's not just a platform for entertainment. Of course, yes, this is definitely the platform for the entertainment, for posting like pictures, video and stuff, but it's not only for the entertainment. This platform is used for education. A lot of people just use Instagram for earning money and for promoting their companies, for promoting their services and goods. I want to tell you just my example. As far as I told you in one of the videos, I'm a guide interpreter in St. Petersburg, Russia, and I used to work a lot with the Americans, Europeans. showed them around St. Petersburg and organizing tours. But after pandemic, after COVID-19, I just lost my job because people stopped traveling. The whole world was closed. And I didn't know what to do because my whole life I've been studying art and history, and I was like paying money for my license. And I decided that I can start working with Russian people, and started to promote myself as a guide in St. Petersburg via Instagram. I invested a lot of money in taking professional pictures, in making like advertising campaigns. I spent so much time writing, you know, posts, stories and things like this. And it was my tool, like it was the way how clients found me, and this is the way how I was able to earn money within these 2 years. But so now Instagram is banned. I don't actually know my own future because everything is so uncertain nowadays. Of course, I'm not even sure that people will be able to travel nowadays. They can afford to travel and even to come to St. Petersburg, but if they can, how will they find me? So what will happen with me, with my income and with my future? And of course it also bothers me a lot. Many people just message me like, okay, there is no problem, you can use a VPN. Of course, we can use VPN. First of all, many people, they just don't want to pay for VPN services, and the free version of VPN doesn't work good. This is the first reason. The second reason that many people complain that if they use Instagram with VPN, it works good only with the Wi-Fi, but once they go outside, and they don't have a Wi-Fi, it doesn't work anymore. But the third reason, and I would say the most important one, is that government officially doesn't prohibit to use VPN. So it's still legal in Russia to use Instagram with VPN. But at the same time, they have already blocked 20 VPN services. And at the moment, most of the Russians ask the same question: is it legal to use Instagram or not, as far as it was announced as an extremist organization? Officially, government says that it's not against the law to use Instagram, so you can still like open your Instagram page, you can still post, upload stories, but there is, you know, there is always one but. So you can go for a jail just by supporting a Meta organization. How you can support like Meta organization? You can pay for the advertising campaign, and if you pay for any advertising campaign in Instagram, so it's equal to supporting an extremist organization. Second thing, that if you use their logo in public, let's say, so on your official website of your company, you have a logo of Meta organization or the logo of Instagram, you can go to the jail. And I know that many companies right now just remove from their website, from their pages, the links to Facebook and their Instagram account. And the third thing, you can't be, I mean, you can be, but it's illegal right now to be a shareholder of a Meta organization. Even if you got your shares somewhere abroad, for example, you are a Russian who doesn't live on the territory of Russia. So if it would be known, you can go to a jail because you support an extremist organization. And finally, what's going on with YouTube right now, and what's the future of YouTube? in Russia. Honestly saying, many people are very pessimistic about YouTube. Do you remember the way how Facebook and Twitter got banned in Russia? So they just restricted Russian media. So YouTube have already done the same, and so many analytics think that this is just a matter of time. So we'll see. But what's going on with YouTube at the moment? So first of all, YouTube just stopped selling ads in Russia. So it means that people in Russia, they don't see in their videos ads anymore. So probably, you know, some people can think like, oh, happy Russians, so they live without any ads. But at the same time, Russian bloggers, Russian YouTubers, they lose money because Russian YouTubers whose main audience was Russian are not able to make any revenue. And it also means that they lose their jobs, because I assume that YouTube is a kind of the job, because you dedicate so much time to it. So people, again, they lose their job, and at the time when prices just skyrocketed, it's just a way to a real catastrophe inside the country. And please let me know in the comments what you would like to know about the life of Russia today and what videos you wanted me to film next. And stay safe. Пока-пока.